Hi, I'm Gina Johnsen here in beautiful Kalamazoo, Michigan. And we have with us today Sara Blackwell with Protect U.S. Workers. We're at the Conservative Minority Summit in Michigan. And Sara, would you tell us a little bit about the organization you started and why you're here in Michigan?
I started Protect U.S. Workers because I became involved with a terrible business model when Walt Disney World fired 250 of their workers and brought them in a conference room and said, in 90 days you get a severance, but only after you train your visa holder replacements. So all of the workers were forced to train people who were here on visas, and then they were all fired. And then companies have been doing this for over 30 years. And right now, AT&T is doing the same business model with about 5,000 people across the nation.
So you have background in helping these workers maintain their jobs.
No, it's legal, unfortunately, in our immigration system. And so what I do is I work with the workers and help them expose it, because the worst thing that the companies, they don't want anyone to know, and they don't want to know how mass it is. So the workers begin to do weekly calls with me to explain how big it is, what companies they're contracting with to facilitate this business model, and which countries that most of the jobs are being shipped to, because a lot of the jobs are shipped overseas.
So what kind of impact do you hope to have by forming this organization?
Well, we want to expose the business model. We want to change the immigration laws, and really to help workers to be able to put their voice out there and to get media and government involved. We're here today because there's a bill that has been presented to the Senate by Senator Mike Lee of Utah, and it passed the House unanimously. And it's trying to be pushed in quietly through the Senate. And what it does is there are 140,000 employment-based green cards every year given to the foreigners. And it is per country capped. So each country gets 7%. And so that's 9,800 for the number of countries that get it. Well, what they want to do is they want to take off that per country cap and give it to first come, first serve. So under this business model that are high-skilled workers coming in, 70 to 75% are coming from one country, which doesn't make sense if you're pulling high-skilled people. They should be coming from all over the world. But because this is a corrupt business model, 75% are coming from India, one country. So you do that for over 30 years. You have 65,000 more people coming from India over 30 years, and they're only getting 9,800 of these green cards. So now you have 600,000 Indians in the queue waiting to get their green cards in a 49-year wait. And I'd be obtuse to say that that's not sad and hard for the Indians, but this bill is not the answer to that problem. Basically what would happen is only Indians would get green cards for multiple years or forever. And so it will discourage high-skilled workers from every country, real high-skilled workers that we really want to bring in, not the ones that are facilitating this business model. It doesn't help with the cause. It actually encourages this whole cause of hurting American workers. And it hurts all of the minorities here in America that are not Indian.
Very well. So you've been able to connect with new people in Michigan to make us aware of this today. And we appreciate your participation coming up all the way from Florida to our beautiful winter weather. You got to experience snow today. And we just love what you're doing, and we're in agreement with you. Thank you so much,
Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and good luck.
Thank you.